My name is Jacob Adams. I'm a fitness and leadership coach. I help people just like you achieve more. Have you ever wanted to get up early but found it difficult to get up at 5:30, 6 a.m.? And yeah, maybe you've achieved that sometime because you were in grade school or high school, but now as an adult, you find it difficult to get that extra 2 to 3 hours of early rising in order to go to the gym or do that yoga or that meditation or that breakfast or all the above, that hour of power, as often talked about by Tony Robbins. Jocko willink says, if you want more discipline, the key is to wake up early. Now, if you've clicked on this video, it's fair to say that you have struggled with waking up early or want to see what I have to say about it, right? There was a time in my life where I was waking up at 4:30 every morning. I had to teach a cycling class. Every morning by 5:30, I had to be in the gym. So I'd wake up by 4:30 and leave by 5 and be at the gym. And it would feel great. I'd work all day, sometimes on fumes of energy and sleep, and I was addicted to coffee. And then when I graduated college, I didn't need to wake up so early. My life got a little easier. And I took the break. I took the extra rest, and my life became a little more fun. Started going on dates, having a little wine, dancing the night away. And I myself now find it a struggle to get up so early at 4:30 or 5:30. Tomorrow or in a few hours, I plan to be up at 6 o'clock a.m. And I'll have my alarm and I'll be going to work. And that's great, right? But have you ever struggled to actually get up early just because that's part of your personality, or you want to be a morning person and you want more discipline in your life? That's definitely where I see myself now. And so today I'll be sharing with you some of the key ideas that I'm going to implement. Yes, that's right, I'm going to implement. Because while I do have years and years of experience of waking up early, I myself am struggling currently with that. So I'm going to be actually giving you my strategy, and then I'll come back and I'll make another video in about 2 weeks to a month, and I'll give my report. There's nothing wrong with getting up later, but sometimes we want to go ahead and get the most out of ourselves and the most out of our day and the most out of our life and the most discipline within us, because we know that discipline and accountability gets the most out of our spirit, soul, mentality, overall, just something about it, right? Waking up before the sun. Well, I have in fact had great days. In other words, I can wake up at 6 pretty easily with an alarm clock. And I've had great success even as of last month. Now with the holiday season, Thanksgiving, etc., as to when this video is being shot, today is the 27th of November, 2017. It's late at night. It's going to be 12 in the morning right about now while this video is being shot. And like I said, I'll be up in a few hours. As of right now, even now, my sleeping schedule is warped because I was going to sleep at 3, 4, 5 in the morning. And now I got to bring it back, pull in the horses, right? Pull in the reins and get back into that sharp mentality that is about going to sleep early and waking up early. So today I'm going to give you the lessons that I have. Now, the thing about waking up early is that it never really went away. Like, we've always known that it's good for us. Even intuitively, most of us know that. So no matter how advanced our technology gets, how cool it is, sleep is something that we currently are. It's currently the new health epidemic along with sugar and smoking. As a matter of fact, they say that we're treating sleep deprivation similar to the way smoking was treated back in the day. So today, I'm going to give you the top ideas as to what I'll be implementing to maximize waking up early, going to sleep early, and how I plan to do it. And then you can do it with me. Again, I'm not saying I'm some master of this anymore. I'm actually, like I said, 6 o'clock in the morning is not very early. I know it's early, but I think a better time is like 5:20, 5:30. That's more of a goal. And to get into a rhythm where I'm going to sleep around that 9:30 slot, okay? That's the goal. So one of the first things that I'm doing to get this done is accountability. Yeah, even as I wrote that, even as I put up this sign, accountability, I know that I'm gonna load this and now I'm gonna give you a report in 2 weeks to a month, and there's a level of accountability. So I'm putting my ass on the line here. And you know that when you have to wake up early and your ass is on the line, your job, something that you gotta do early, you know it helps. But if you can get away with that extra hour of not, then there's too much room for that lower self, that lower part of you, that sort of animalistic, comfortable part of you that wants to stay comfortable. So having accountability, whether it's public, whether it's something, for me it's this video. I'm a fitness and leadership coach, right? And so by digging deep and being accountable to you, the viewer, there's a level of humility and sobriety that brings to the surface, okay? Measure and document results. Now this can be done with a sleep app, with an iWatch, with all types of tools. And believe it or not, I have one of the bands that I need to charge that I have been using or was using that was gauging my sleep, but I can't find the charger right now. But it is important to see how your sleep is helping you in other areas. So if you got 7 hours of sleep and that made you have a great day, then document that, or have an awareness, some level of measurement or metric that lets you see that you aren't just doing some boring thing like going to sleep early and waking up early and just losing out on life. You got to see what you're gaining. So look at metrics and measurements that are showing you what exactly you're getting for your investment of discipline. Reward yourself and punish yourself. Those of you that know about me a little bit in some of my other videos know that I have this little scale, and on the right side is when I do something good, I put a little dime, a 10-cent piece, I put a little dime in there. When I do something sort of animalistic in nature, shadow aspect, like Jungian psychology shadow aspect, I put it on the left. Typically every day, every week, I'm winning. In other words, my good side is winning. And I actually start the week negative with, like, in other words, with a weight here. It's a little heavier. So it's not just that easy to win. So there's almost like a resistance I have to fight, plus what I add to it, okay? So, and I still end up winning. Now, go ahead and find a way to reward yourself and punish yourself for that. So a punishment could be, I didn't go to sleep early. So today, unfortunately, when I go to bed today, I'll put a dime on the left side because I'm not technically going to sleep early. You know, even though I'm doing this video, the technicality is that, but I'm going to give myself a dime on the right side because I'm making a video, and that's also part of my objective today, right? So, just being honest with yourself, okay? Punishment and reward. I like to supplement with ZMA. That's a zinc magnesium blend, okay? This is really good to help testosterone levels, to get into a deep state of sleep, to get into deep REM sleep, okay? Now, I myself do sell one called Nighttime Recovery with Advocare. If you're interested in that one product, just comment below. I'll be more than happy to set you up with it. My number is 512-994-7328. Text me and say, I saw you on YouTube with a sleep video. I'd like some ZMA, and I'll get that for you. Okay? It's wonderful. I've used it for years. Go to sleep early. Okay, that's the most easy one. In other words, obviously, if you want to get a good chance of waking up early, it's good to go to sleep earlier to set your 8 hour. Really, at 8 hours, that's what people typically feel good to get up. So really, what we're doing here is trying to get those 8 hours closer to 9 in the morning, so you can wake up at 5. Okay. 9 p.m. so we can wake up at 5 in the morning. Have a philosophy about what going to sleep early and waking up early means to you. It's not just about doing it for the sake of being cool or trendy, okay? Have a sincere philosophy as to what this means to you. Does it mean that you're in control of your life? Does it mean that you're going somewhere? Does it mean that you're growing as a person? Does that mean that you got your shit together? Does that mean that you're a leader? Like, have it, like for me, it means all those things. It means I'm getting more disciplined and I'm following instruction by Jocko Willink, right? And does that make sense? Have a philosophy as to what it means to you. Need. One of the greatest things to achieve anything is to have a need for it. Why do you need to get up early? For me, it's like I said, my philosophy, the needs to improve, to get more committed to the details of everything, to beat the clock, to be ahead of the game. And with that, those are my tips on how to go to get the most out of sleep and wake up early. I think that sleep is one of those things that is so controversial because some people feel like they can get away with 5 hours, 3 hours, 7 hours. So the body typically needs 7 to 7.5 for most people to feel happy. Some people say more, but I'm gonna say 7 to 8 hours is pretty undebatably what people find as a sweet spot in average, okay? And I'm the same way. So it's typical for people to argue about what they're going to do with their sleep. It's a very personal thing, but you do need to make a decision as to where you stand with how many hours you sleep, and don't pull a punch. Hold yourself accountable and follow some of these tips, like your accountability, why you need it, your philosophy. Put yourself on the line, and just be true to yourself. And you should be fine as to preventing some of the stuff, the pitfalls. Again, and even with that, the desire to stay in sleep is so seductive that even with everything here, this video, even the fact that I'm going to be accountable to you, I could easily come back and say, well, I'm waking up at 6, but the goal is 5:30. Okay, that's the goal. It's a lofty goal, right? But that's what I want for myself. And so as you hear this, I'll go ahead and tell you how many nights from here till the next video I've achieved waking up at 5:30. That's what I'll go ahead and do. Okay. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Do you think I'm going to do it? How many nights do you think I'm going to get? The date I told you, it's at the end of November. So by December 31st or January 1st, I'll give you a report as to what's been up. It's the holiday season. It's one of the hardest seasons to do what I'm about to say. But that's the truth. That's what I'm going to do. I'd love to hear your comments. I'd love to hear what you think about going to sleep early. Any support, you want to cheer me on, like the video, subscribe, share it with somebody that might need some ideas on how to get up earlier and go to sleep early. This is Jacob Adams signing off. We'll see you next time.